For reasons that I cannot say, we're late, and it's Susanna's fault.
It is.
We probably. Can I say that we probably would get?
Oh.
No. Okay. All right. Who do we have here? We have in the live chat. We have Dolly. Dolly is in the live chat. Soha. Maga had Atheist here is in the live chat. Ghost Bunny. Maggie. Kenji. Hi guys. Hi everyone. We have the family here.
Dolly has updated her name here with some strong language.
Oh
it's
my
not
god.
just Dolly anymore. It's now Dolly Dalla is tomorrow.
Okay.
We have Kenji. We have Murtad.
All right, guys. You need to ask us questions. Do you have any?
I could show a really funny but bad joke I made today.
Oh my god.
Do you want to see? I made a meme of myself.
Okay. Sure.
Wait, let me pull it up.
It's not gonna get us demonetized or anything.
Yeah? No.
Okay.
This is 100% halal. Okay, this is very halal. Okay.
Okay.
So today, one of my colleagues misspelled my name as Sunna, and this is the first thing my brain did. You muted yourself.
This is so good. What?
I'm like, it is me, Sunna. Insert joke about how I'm Ahl Bayt all the way. Okay.
We should make.
Don't get it twisted. Yahoo saying.
Susanna. We should make a Susanna and Sunnah series of videos. And it all starts with you making out with the Quran. How about this? Since everybody is just laughing and not asking us questions, how about
yes.
How about we? Yeah, we should have a Sunnah series, Susanna and Sunnah.
Should it just be where I read hadith like ASMR
and make out with the Quran?
Yeah.
Do people know that you make out with the Quran?
I feel like if I've been around long enough, I know I'm out with the Quran.
All right. Do you have any connection issues? I don't know if it's my connection or Susanna's connection. Who's getting robot-y? Tell us.
Susanna can give us hookball every Friday night. You know what's funny? No, Murtad, I do not follow the Sunnah. Okay, I follow Ahl Bayt all the way. Ooh. All the way.
No, that is
claiming it now because I have. Oh yeah. I've been actually doing a deep dive into the Shia conspiracy. I've been watching a lot of Majlis from Dr. Said Ammar Nakshwani. And so I've been doing my studying on the Shirazi Shia conspiracy.
It's actually very scary. Susanna knows more about Shia drama more than I do now. She knows the difference between Velayat Faqih, 12-ver Shias, and the Shirazi 12-ver Shias. And she knows how they're connected, and she knows how their family tree works, and she knows their shows and their TV stations. Like, Susanna has become,
in fact,
a Shia expert more than me.
To the point that I am now requesting a special episode of Secular Jihadists where I personally expose the Shia conspiracy that I have now uncovered within the Secular Jihadists, okay? Because Armin, well, actually, maybe I should. I'll give a little teaser of the for this episode, and I will ask Armin a single question, sir, Mr. Navabi.
No, what?
Who is your marja? Okay.
You're
Because
my
I have my suspicions. Oh, thanks.
match.
But guys, we need to uncover who is his Marja, because I have I think I've uncovered something very sinister at work here.
I think you and Daniel Hairaju and the Sunni defense should work together against the Shia propaganda.
But I kind of like the Shia propaganda. I like
Oh,
watching it more than the Sunni stuff.
yeah, but you're exposing them.
Yeah.
So that would be the Sunnis would love you for that.
Expose. Susanna will expose Shia. I can't believe that. Susie follows the sunnah of John Locke. I like that.
John Locke was so anti-atheist, though.
13th Imam, finally a female.
Oh, that's good. We should go with that. Yeah.
Yes. Ooh, what if I am the new Aga Khan? That'd be pretty cool. That means I get lots of.
It's not the 13th Imam. Actually, Soha, correct me. It's the 13th Imamat. Is the Imamat, right? Soha, Imamat, not Imam. You're not an Imam. You're an Imamat or Imameh. Female.
Kenji is saying Shias are definitely more entertaining. I have to agree at this point.
Hmm.
Although I am going to do a deep dive into some Wahhabis soon, because there is a Wahhabi sheikh in I think he's in Victoria, Canada. His name is Jonas something. He's pretty intense, but I need to get into his.
I don't know. I mean, the whole holes in the narrative situation is happening among the Sunnis.
Mm-hmm.
So that made the Sunnis entertaining.
No, but the thing is, like, that does make them more entertaining, but I don't find their actual, like, normal lectures as entertaining.
Ooh, yes.
Like a Shia Majlis, like, that is entertainment. Naqshwani, he's a great speaker. I love his
The Shirazis are good.
They're very good speakers.
Not the Vilayat Faqih ones, they're, like, really bad. But yeah, see, I was correct, guys. See, Imamat, and then here's the Arabic version. Thank you,
Shout out
Dali.
to our Arabic speakers.
Yeah, Dali and Sohas are Arab. Female Arab ex-Muslims. Doesn't that sound perfect?
That sounds hot.
Dali and Soha are both female Arab ex-Muslim. That just sounds.
Chef's kiss.
That just sounds so beautiful every time I say that. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, here. Yeah, I don't know if it's Imama or Imamat. Both is fine. Like a Muslim girl is a Muslimah. Might depend on how it's. Yes, it depends how you use it in a sentence. It's very weird because that thing at the very end. You see that thing with the two dots and by the way, when I say end, is because Arabic is from right to left, right? That thing at the very end is both a or t. So like, because
very different.
Very different. Like it could have two different sounds. It could sound like
if you're just reading it, how are you supposed to know?
Depends on how you use it in a sentence or something.
Oh geez.
It's weird.
Mom was saying, of course the Shias are more fun. They stayed loyal to me.
It's not Imamat, it's Imamet. Okay. By the way, yes, Arabic is the best language to use for God's perfect message. It's actually, guys, I know if you're Arab, I don't mean to be offensive, but it is the worst language to pick. All right? If you want to send that clear message for all humans at all times, God didn't pick the right language to do that. Okay, it's like one of the worst.
I will say, for someone who doesn't know Arabic, I find listening to Arabic like very entertaining.
Yeah.
Like when I was listening to it, when I was dating a Yemeni, listening to him cuss out his cousins was one of my favorite hobbies because it'd just be like, blah, it'd just be like, blah, 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 wallahi, blah, blah, blah. It was so funny to me. Because it's like, well, I know that.
But the fact that it's complicated, the Arabic is complicated, and like makes it interesting, right? Because oh, guys, I don't know, you guys are gonna get bored by this, but the fact that Arabic is a Semitic language, and when Syriac, which is a version of Aramaic back in Arabia, back in that time, was more common language than Arabic, and given that Arabic was at its infancy in a structured way when Muhammad was allegedly a prophet, makes some theories of Arabic originally being in Syriac very, very interesting, especially given that all of the dialectic marks was missing at that time. And if you look at the Quran, and if you take out all the a, o, and all the dots, and look at the Quran, and then try to re-add them from a Syriac perspective instead of an Arabic perspective, then it's possible to make more sense of the Quran than the Arabic version. So because you have to understand that all the dialectic marks were added to the Quran years and years after the alleged time of Prophet Muhammad, right? And when they were adding it, they just added it in a way that it made sense to them. So who's to say that they were doing it right? But if you remove them again and look at the Quran, and there's a whole bunch of parts of the Quran that doesn't make any sense, like it's just so nonsensical. But if you remove them and want to re-add them, and think of it as a Syriac book rather than an Arabic book, then it's possible to make a lot more sense. And when you do that, the book sounds a lot more Christian than Islamic, which is very interesting, because we have independent reasons from this theory that makes it seem like the early Arabs were a brand of Christian rather than Muslims, and this independently from that suggests that as well, like without coming, so this is just mind-blowing to me. Again, I'm not saying any of this is true. I'm just saying, if it's true, holy crap. Okay, I know that flew over most of your head. So
that was a little linguistic history lesson right there. Pause. Swampinell is saying Armin sounds especially boomer today. Swampinell, how dare you? He's dropping knowledge on you.
Not knowledge, no.
Potential theory.
Hikmah. Oh, Hikmah. I'm dropping Hikmah on you. Apparently being nerding it out is a boomer thing now? Consider me boomer if nerding it out is a boomer thing.
Oh, we got a question.
Oh, Allah is here. We'll get to it.
Halal Haram is saying, what is your take on the GameStop stock and the Wall Street hedge fund bigwigs versus the common man? My answer is simple. I don't really know a lot about this issue. From the little I do know, it's very clear that like regular people don't get to play by the same rules. But I am not very well versed on this incident.
Right. My number one, the first thing I have to say is that neither me and Susanna are financial experts, and that you should not use anything we say as investment advice. And anything that we say is complete nonsense, and you should not trust us. And
it's
you should
definitely nonsense from me.
No, like full disclaimer: do not listen to anything we say as a way to make any investment decisions now or ever. Okay. Um, I do think that Robinhood, it's so ironic that it's called Robinhood and now
Mm-hmm.
they're okay.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
but it does seem like they had a better defense. Okay, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but it does seem like they had a better defense for what they did than the CEO. The CEO did a really poor job at CNN when he was at CNN explaining what he did. Okay, I do think there was a better defense for what he did that kind of tied his hand, like kind of they had to do something, um, and he just really sucked at explaining it. Um, I do think that a lot of people don't understand. Okay, I'm going to say something very unpopular. Okay, so first,
Oh.
actually, yeah, I'm going to say something unpopular. Okay, so first of all, um, this so all the I'm not gonna explain short selling. I'm so tired of so many people explaining short selling. Like every time I want to watch something about this, people are like, okay, let me explain short selling to you guys.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
we get it. Oh my god, we get it. God damn it, we know what short. Anyways, I'm given that everybody has followed all the details. I'm just gonna say something that you might not get in other places. Okay, hedge funds are not inherently bad. Okay, and speculations on the market are not inherently bad. You need hedge funds are needed. Hedge funds and market speculation is a needed. It's a. Am I sorry that they lost money? No, I'm not sorry that they lost money. They took a risk, and the part of taking a risk is you might lose money, right? But this whole idea of hedge funds are evil and they're parasites and they manipulate the market, they cause instability. They don't. They do the opposite. Okay, you need a whole bunch of people, a whole bunch of organizations constantly trying to fill in the gap between the value and the price of any financial assets out there, and that introduces stability to the market. It doesn't introduce it doesn't. A lot of people think that they are hedge funds and stuff are responsible for uh, unstable markets. It's exactly the opposite. Okay, but yeah, that was my point.
Wait, there was another good question. When do you think you'll be back on the main AR channel?
Oh,
We
let
should
me actually
actually
check.
like try. We should do a
Oh,
test run.
no, we should. I'm gonna check. A lot of people say it's already been 10 days. It's guys. It's
Business
10
days.
business days.
And
10
we had holidays
U.S.
here. We had
Yes,
a
10
holiday recently.
is 10 U.S. business days. Let me actually go check.
Damn you, enlightened kingdom!
No, still not. Counter notification. Yeah, hasn't it already been 10 US business days?
Well, maybe if we actually, that's why I was saying we should give it a test. A test
No,
live
but I can see
to
that
see
the
if it'll let us
copyright
come
strike
through.
is still standing.
No, but the strike is going to stand until April, but we might be able to live stream.
No, the strike will be okay. Here's let me read the language. Okay, hold on. I can share my screen with you guys.
If we can't
Sure.
stream until April, I swear.
No, that's not. No, here. So this is the Atheist Republic's YouTube channel. So
Yeah.
this is a copyright strike, and this is our counter notification. It says
Mm-hmm.
the content. Okay, so counter notification forwarder. So we file the counter notification, and it says the content owner who removed your video has 10 U.S. business days to review your counter notification. If they don't provide proof of a court action against you, your video will be reinstated. Okay, so this video hasn't been reinstated yet. So hasn't it been 10? Hasn't it been 10 U.S. business days? I don't know. But we're gonna take more actions after this because we're gonna ask for damages
Wait,
after.
five. No, yeah, it definitely has been.
Then what the hell?
I don't know.
Mm. Hmm.
It's been like about 14 or 15.
This might explain what. This might.
God damn, I thought it was Goddess Kali, to be honest. No, but that's what I'm saying. I think we should try just to do a test stream to go live on the other channel to see if it'll let us go live on the other channel yet.
Okay.
Do you guys prefer sushi or Thai food? Easy answer. Sushi.
God damn it, that's hard. That's hard. I have to go with sushi, but above both, sashimi.
Yeah, sushi's my favorite food.
Sashimi is better than both.
Yeah.
So you should say what? Okay, this is not a fair comparison.
Sashimi a type of sushi?
No. Sushi has rice on it. Sashimi doesn't.
No, but it falls under the umbrella.
No. You don't know your Japanese food.
No, I do. I guess I'm conflating them because I eat.
Do you think the rolls are sushi? Do you think the rolls are sushi? Like, do you think a California roll is a sushi? It's not. Okay. You have.
So you're being a purist. You're talking strictly nigiri as sushi. Strictly nigiri.
Yeah,
oh, okay. He's a purist. I see.
So I think Imam Hussein, that's not even a fair comparison. If you say Thai food, you should compare it to Japanese food, not just a specific Japanese food. You should have asked, do you guys prefer Japanese food or Thai food? Then in that case, definitely Japanese food. But Thai food is like a close second. Oh my God. Why are you making me hungry? Why you guys? I'm going to go get food. Oh my God.
I know. Now I want sashimi or a shirasi bowl. That'd be so good. Okay. Here's another question.
Oh wait, yeah.
Oh wait. King Kong versus Godzilla. Who will win?
King Kong, because that more. Well, are they the same size or are they? Depends on who's bigger. Who's this?
Well, in the movies, I think they're the same size, right?
Okay, if they're the same size, obviously Kong. Obviously, like he could just like move like this, and this guy could just dance around you without you being able to reach it.
I don't think lizards have that same mobility in their joints. Have you seen gorillas? Orangutans are fucking scary.
If Godzilla puts like
Godzilla limb from limb.
Yeah, no, definitely easy King Kong for sure.
Yeah. Oh,
see
okay. Armin Navabi, how do you cook your eggs? And what do you do with all the removed yolks? Well, he does a lot of things with his eggs. Look, easier question is what doesn't he do with his eggs?
Okay.
I don't
know. I used to throw the yolks away, but now I put it in the garden for my plants to feed on. But
does that make your garden smell?
I water it, and then it goes deep, and it so far it's been fine.
Do you have any like critters digging up stuff, trying to get that?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Maybe they are doing that under the. Maybe that's why it's not smelly. Maybe because there's something happening under there where they're eating all of it.
Worms going crazy. They're like, yeah. Question.
Wait, you didn't answer the full thing. How do I cook it? I didn't.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Actually, this is very simple. You just put everything you want in them, and you just put it in the microwave. So easy. It's just pure protein with very little calories. And you just like vegetables. You put your favorite vegetables in it. You put your favorite seasoning, and then you put it in the microwave. The easiest way to get the most nutritious, low calorie dense, satiating food. Yes.
Halal Haram with another question. Who writes better fiction and creates more believable stories, Stan Lee or Muhammad? Well, obviously Stan Lee. Like,
Yeah. What happened?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
obviously.
I'm just
I mean,
thinking
that's not
like
hard. It's not hard to compete with that, though. First of all, by Muhammad, you mean like
the
because
prophet.
Muhammad didn't write the Quran. Is
True.
that what you mean? But you mean like the Quran versus?
We're
Yeah, but
talking about Jabril. Like,
that's not. I mean, no, no. Like even historically, he didn't write the
no,
Quran.
I'm kidding.
Yeah. Okay. Islam is an Abbasid invention. Okay. So, and it was written very poorly, but it's so easy to defeat that.
Like the plot. I mean, it's not even a plot. It's not
It
even
doesn't.
written chronologically. I would say that that's probably a pretty important factor in.
The story about Islam is more interesting than Islamic stories,
Hmm,
right? Like how the Quran and Hadith and Islam came to be a religion, that is a fascinating story. The stories themselves, really bad, right? Oh my god.
um.
Uh, Actually, yeah, actually, you're right. I am stronger than the Avengers. That makes that's one reason why it's a really bad story. Imagine if one of the Avengers was basically had unlimited power, like no weaknesses.
Yeah.
That would make it a very poor. Yeah, it would be like really bad writing. So that's exactly Allah. That's exactly why
Mhm.
one of the many reasons why it's poor writing. But go ahead.
Um. What's your plans and goals for AR in the next 2 years? What do you think AR will be like? Well, we're getting very close to be able to afford translators. Once we hit 500, we're going to be able to start translating a lot of our videos, or just
Right.
the choicest, the
Or
choicest
I don't
content.
know, translating and even expanding our Arabic YouTube channel and our um, and then maybe after Arabic go with Urdu.
I think
Um,
there's a good market for Urdu that's covered right now. I think what's really untapped is Malay.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
But
think
no,
we're
when it comes to Urdu, for example, I know Harris Sultan is like covering that. When it comes to Turkish, I know like Apostle Prophet is covering that. But what we don't have is the voicemails,
yeah.
right? I do want to have, I do want Atheist Republic voicemails is a really good service. I do want to have that in Arabic, in Urdu, in Turkish. We already have them in Persian, by the way. We have Atheist Republic voicemails in Persian. But yeah, I also see us making more animation with Blasphemous Art. And the animation and the Blasphemous Art that we're producing is basically making all our other work possible because it's funding it. So yeah.
So yeah, become a patron, get that sexy art.
Yeah, link. Oh, and also there's free. We have free art as well now, which is
Yes.
not. It's not. It's safe for work. It's not 18 plus. And if you're gonna get our blasphemous art for free, you can subscribe to our newsletter, and you get a booklet of all our. Well, we're gonna keep adding. So now every time we make a blasphemous art, which is 18 plus, we're gonna make it not no nudity version of it as well, and that will be available to our newsletter subscribers. And every time we make a new one, our newsletter subscribers will get the
Updated
not
booklet.
updated booklet and the non-nude version of it as well, right? That will be publicly available. Well, to
You
our
want to keep it
subscribers.
halal, okay?
Yeah, keep it hell. But
Because
it will
it's very
still be
blasphemous.
very sex. It will not be nude, but it would be very sexy, right? Like we're the next one that is coming is Mother Mary and um the Holy Spirit, and the adult version of it for our patrons, that's like nude. But if we make like when for our newsletter subscribers, when we make Mother Mary like there will be the bobs and the jeans will be covered. The bobs and the jeans will be covered, but they
And the
will
stripping.
still, but we won't be covered too much. Okay, like it wouldn't be covered. It will only make it covered enough so that it's not 18 plus, but it will still be. It will still. We will show enough skin for people who want some sexiness.
Someone's asking me, Susanna, is there some other way to follow you online somewhere now that your Twitter's been banned? Um, I'm on Instagram. The link should be in the description, so you can check
Yes.
me out on Instagram. Um, I mostly just post random stories there. Like, oh, guys, send me pictures of your cats on Instagram because some like closeted ex-Muslims I talk to, they send me pictures of their cats and like, can you see this? This is me today. This is how I was feeling today. This cat. And then
What do you?
look at this cat. So yeah, that's what's going on my Instagram. But I'm fighting to get my Twitter back, okay? I still have hope. I still have hope. Armin and Susie, mental health check. How are you guys doing today? What is a positive event or thought that happened today or made you happy?
Well, this I am I saw Susie, that made me happy. And then I went live with you guys. That made me happy. What about you? I have more, but they're boring.
Yeah, I've been going through like a little bit of a mini depressive episode, so I haven't been feeling too good. It's been hard on me and Armin. But this made me feel a lot better today. Yeah. That's
You've
probably the best thing that happened to me today.
You are really good. You have become really good at getting over it fast compared to before. So you made a lot of
Oh, you think
progress.
so?
Yeah, again. Like, yeah, when you're dealing with issues like this, don't feel a lot of people feel like, oh, don't make it your goal so that this doesn't happen. Make it your goal
Why,
that
that's impossible
yeah, it's
for
impossible, but
me.
like don't be like a lot of for I mean for other people, like I'm just saying, like be more like Susie. Like, be the improvement that you should be looking for is not like, why am I like this? Why can't I be just like, why do I get sad for no reason sometimes, right? Well, that's how your brain is wired. But just be just focus on how much improvements you've made in recovering from that every time it does happen. Which, by the way, Susie is like a master at that. She's
Well,
like,
I'm a decade in. I'm a decade into a clinical mood disorder, so I've got
nope.
plenty of practice.
Yeah, but you are like really good at self-analyzing and noticing where it comes from, and
Yeah.
then like you're your own best therapist. Like, not I'm not saying you don't need the therapist, okay? Like, don't tell I'm not giving any mental health. Oh yes, by the way, disclaimer, I'm not a mental health professional, and do not take any of my advice seriously. Go do your own research, go talk to your own mental health expert and all of that. But so yeah, nothing I say makes any sense. Why are you even listening to me? But um, but I do think like Susanna is one of the best people when it comes to intellectualizing what's happening to her and respond to it accordingly. Yeah.
Aww. Aww. Thank you. Um, any other questions? Vince is saying, have you heard about David Wood or Act 17 Apologetics? He has a good channel with reasonable stances as opposed to atheistic assertion. So yeah, we know David Wood. I know he's recently demonetized, which is really unfortunate. Armin's did a whole discussion with him.
I had him on our on Atheist Republic. Go watch that.
I've watched a few of his videos, so not like a ton of his content. I think he's a very good speaker. He's very good at putting on presentation, and he's certainly very interesting. I find him very interesting. I don't agree with him on a lot of stuff, but he's interesting.
Yeah, I agree with him on some things. I disagree with him on some other things, but overall is a good channel.
Kenji is saying, have you thought about joining Minds? I saw Hara Sultan joined. You know,
No.
I haven't thought about it. how many users do they have?
No, why would we do that? Like,
I'm just
we,
curious how many users. Only 1 million users? Wait, that was so in May of 2020, it was 2.5. Only 300,000 monthly active users? Nah, it's not worth my time.
mm,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I mean,
I'm
we
only
should
on
focus.
social media to maximize our reach.
Yeah,
Not the
and
place to do it.
yeah, and also we should focus more on our newsletter and all these
Exactly.
other platforms. They could keep going in and out.
Well, that's why I said extend our reach,
Mm.
because that implicitly includes extending our reach by promoting our newsletter, so we don't have to worry about these platforms. Yeah, because you can't trust these hoes. These hoes being social media platforms. um, why don't you guys start a podcast on Spotify? We are on Spotify.
We are on Spotify.
We have 3 things.
We have three. We have 3 podcasts on Spotify.
Discussions, which is kind of defunct. The
No,
news.
no, it's back on.
Oh, it is?
Our editor brought it back to
Oh,
life.
fantastic. Discussions, the news, and the
Voicemails.
voicemails.
Yeah. Yeah, just search for Atheist Republic on your whatever podcast app you use. It should 3 different podcasts should show up.
Oh my god, wait, can we include the voice? Can we do a voicemail with the one that I sent you the other day from that 16-year-old who was pissed at us?
We'll talk to our video editor.
That was I don't know if that went through to our speak piper, if it was just our other voicemail, because I was like, this is genius.
Forward it to her.
Okay.
She could include it, yeah.
How many languages do you both know? Well, I'm only fluent in English. I know ASL, I know Japanese, and I know Spanish. A little bit of Latin. But I'm not proficient in those. I only know English.
2.1 English and Persian. Okay, Arabic, when it comes to Arabic, I'm telling you, I aced most of my exams in Arabic in Iran, but I only learned how to pass exams, not really how to speak it or read it properly. I still recognize a few words here and there, but I wish I took Arabic seriously. I have so many books on my list to finish. One day I will get to this book. One day to retype like all the stuff that I learned in school about Arabic and I've forgotten. I'm hoping that this will trigger them back and I will remember them again. My God. Oh my God. I would love to be able to. I'm finishing a different book. But yeah, I will get to that at some point. It's not a high priority. That's why I don't know when I would get to that one.
What religion will die by the next century? I'm hoping it's Scientology.
By the next century, all of them. Next century, I am very optimistic, and I know that you guys think it's ridiculous how optimistic I am about this. But my guess is every single one of them.
Oh
And
my.
yeah, I'm right about this. Every single one of you that thinks that I'm being too optimistic about this, you're wrong. Every single one of them. We will officially close Atheist Republic.
No, that's not true, because we are also just for community.
Yes.
Wait, I don't know I'll be alive at that
We
point.
wouldn't need a community. Yeah.
No, but that's the wrong answer, because we're gonna upload our brains
Yes. No.
together. So,
But guys, this is the reason. By the way, this is the reason why I'm just kidding. By the way, we have a blasphemous art division now, right? So because atheist activism will be obsolete by then, but there's no reason to stop enjoying mythology and making blasphemous art. Yeah.
Music Guy is asking, Armin, do you have any pets? And what kinds of pets would you like?
I do not have any pets. I do not want any pets.
I don't think you've ever had a pet either.
I never had a pet.
Oh my god.
I never had a pet. I don't want a pet. Is that bad?
No, it's just fascinating.
I do sometimes enjoy other people's pets, but I'm so glad I don't have to take care of them. Maybe if I had somebody taking care of the pets for me, I would then have a pet. A big dog or something. I don't know. But I don't have time to take care of them. I mean, the idea of picking up poop, I'm like, you are paying money to do, like, I don't understand it. I'm like, you are actually spending time, resources, energy, and money so that this thing poops on the ground and then you pick it up. Okay. And I'm also very aware. I'm also very picky about noise pollution, and so I don't like. I go
You
to other people's.
are.
Yes, so I go to other people's houses, and the dog is barking constantly in the background. I'm like, wow, you actually paid for this to happen to you.
Guys, you should see how much he loses it with the dogs with his neighbors.
Yeah, I'm
And the
actually gonna
cat.
get. Yes.
Like, it's gotten personal at this point, and I'm worried for their safety. He's coming for.
No.
Yeah, no.
No, I used to feel like cats are better than dogs because cats don't bark, but now I realize that they just make that horny noise. What is that noise they make all the time?
Like
Yeah.
it's so annoying.
Oh my god. Yeah. No, I don't like that. I don't like pets.
Why don't you guys have Rivka on for one of these Q&As sometimes? That'd be
Yeah,
fun,
good.
actually.
Yeah, well, she's really busy, but we
Yeah,
could
it's a
ask her
work
if
schedule,
she.
but we should actually try that sometime.
Yeah.
I don't know, get to know Rivka better. The woman of mystery. God, she makes me laugh so hard. She posted the funniest meme on Facebook today. um Is Islamic terrorism mainly caused by Islam and its teachings, or by a combination of circumstance and Islam?
Combination. Well, no, what you're saying is not. Both are true.
Mm-hmm.
It's mainly because of Islam, but it's also other things. So you didn't. So the thing, your question is wrong, because you said or, but you asked a question that, okay, it needs to be mutually exclusive. Okay, you should have said only. So no, it's a combination of circumstances, but it's mainly because of Islam. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's the thing, and even if it's mainly because of Islam, it's usually not the initiate Islam. Okay, religion usually, like, most of the time when religion is the problem, it didn't start because of religion. It just became a lot worse because of religion. A lot worse because of religion. Like if it, whenever you have political disputes, would it have happened without religion? Yes. But is it a lot worse and harder to solve because of religion? Yes. Political disputes, real estate issues, land, mental health, um, I don't know, economics, parenting, relationships, all the problems associated when you see religion poisoning every single one of those problems would have happened without religion as well. War, greed, but you just put just a tiny bit of religion on it, and it becomes exponentially harder to solve.
Yeah, and also just there's been studies on how religiosity increases when there is insecurity in a nation or a country. So a lot of, I think, part of it just has to do with like our fear responses to insecurity. We need a structure that we think we can hang on to during times of insecurity, and that I think that applies across religions. But um, I have exciting news. People have already started sending me pictures of their cats.
Wow. Well, as we're speaking live about this, they're sending you
Yes.
cat. Mm.
Oh
Don't
my
send me
god!
that.
Thank you, Bunny.
Don't send me any of that.
You don't like cats?
Okay. I do like it needs to be the best video of a cat or a picture like be like, oh, that was funny, that was cute, right? Like I like the top 1% of like the select. It needs to be like a viral video or something of a cat doing something cute. I'm like, okay, that was fun to watch. But just like a cat just sitting there being a cat, I like no. Okay, but wait, we were saying something else. I forgot.
Are you pro sardines or anti sardines? Pro sardines.
Raw sardines.
That's like
I do
anti.
have to take. I've reduced my sardine intake, but from 3 times a day to 1 time a day. I looked at all the nutritional values of sardine. I get my omega-3 and everything that I need just by one sardine a day, and they are a bit high in calorie compared to other things I eat. So one sardine a day is good enough.
Oh,
One.
this is a good question. What's up with ideas unboxed these days? I really liked the last episode with genetically modified skeptic in Israel.
We
Uh,
are
yeah,
because of our patrons. Because of our patrons,
resurrection. The resurrection
the
begins.
resurrection will happen. Because guys, I have so much content to release on Ideas Unbox YouTube channel. By the way, search for it. Link in the no link. Just search for Ideas Unbox. And it's just sitting there. The raw content is sitting there, and we just need our video editor to go through it. And we couldn't afford a video editor, but because of again the blasphemous art, thank you Hindutva, is making everything we wanted to do possible. So right now we have over have exhausted our video editor, so she's like extremely like being overworked. But as soon as she gets a little bit of time, she's going to go through all of that content and she's going to start releasing them. So somebody asked, did you see the question? Where can they subscribe to our newsletter? Let's hide
There
it
should
down.
be a link in the description.
Yeah, the link to somebody's asking where on the site can I sign up for the newsletter? Looking for it. Link is in the description. Well, on the site, if you go to atheistrepublic.com, it's not obvious where to. Okay, we need to talk to our
No,
web
there's like
developer.
a million places. What's this?
Yes,
Free ebooks?
yes,
Free ebooks is one pop up because that means you get Armin's book for free. Um,
yeah. There's so many places.
there's a lot of places, but maybe just because I know where to look, I don't know. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, I like this question. When are you making the why Hinduism is the best religion in the world?
Giant.
I
Oh my
do
god,
want to.
it was
I
really
do.
funny. Sorry, continue.
No, I do want to eventually, not now, maybe 10 years from now, do a book on why Hinduism is wrong or something like that. But first, I need to do the Islam and Christianity one. But yeah, go on.
No. So the other day, I set my status on Discord to Jai Hind with the Indian flag just to see how many people I would trigger, and I did a good job. They're like,
You did.
Jai Hind, like Susanna Hindu, what's going on? Because I was so excited about what the judge ruled for our case. Well, not our case, but you guys will be hearing about that on the news tomorrow, that we were involved in a civil suit. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
and I was very excited about that, so I was praising India.
By the
Giant.
way, look at our own saints,
Oh
so
my
just
god.
letting everybody know. Yes, thank you so much, Soha.
Also, if you go to blasphemousart.com, there's very obvious place to sign up for the newsletter. Bubbles here! Yay! Bubble, literally my Lord and Savior.
Yes.
That's my true Lord and Savior right there. Persian cats are the best. Yes, they are.
I haven't eaten one yet. I'll try. I'll trust your judgment.
I think Persian cats are the cutest.
Would you eat one if it was cooked? Oh, I'm gonna lose a lot of supporters for this. Never mind. Let's
if
not go there.
if I didn't know beforehand it was the cat, I think it'd be really hard for me. Because you just have like some mental blocks because of the way you're
I
socialized.
don't have any mental blocks for that. Something like that. I don't know why. I'm gonna say only something that I would try if it was legal off air, but not right
Oh, I think we've already talked about this.
now. Okay, okay.
Wait, I think there's like whole patron meetings about that.
Hmm.
Whoops. um,
Wait, our queen has had one. Had a dog. Queen is saying you all dogs taste disgusting. Have you tried?
well, I don't even know if that's true because it's all about how you prepare it, right? Like, there's probably very few meat in the world that just like always
No.
taste trash no matter what. Like, if you
No.
prepare it the right way.
No, they're okay, okay. If you want to know actually how it tastes, you don't like you just barbecue it with not
Yeah.
much seasoning. And then there's some meat that just tastes good without much other thing like chicken, pork, beef, fish. Like you don't need like it's just already like it already tastes good. So it is possible for meat not to taste that good.
You were eating a cobra the other day.
Yeah.
How was the cobra?
The person who cooked it just put so much pepper on it that all I was tasting was pepper. So I have no idea.
Ooh,
I
Kenji's
did not
right. Deer meat is top tier. Yes.
really.
Deer elk. Elk is so good. This is how you know I'm from the Pacific Northwest. um Bulbul is saying, my mom used to say that Persian cats don't meow because the mullahs won't let them, like the women.
Wait, this is a very good. So Soha, can you send me this? Can you screenshot this and send it to me, Soha?
Wait,
I
what?
swear.
Don't
Read
need to
this.
read any for a book against Hinduism other than Contra. Wait, why can't you screenshot this yourself? You're on a computer right now.
Soha does that for me.
Oh
She
my
screen.
god, laziness. Oh my god.
You don't need to read any other book for research other on your book against Hinduism other than Kancha Il- Ilya Shepherd's Why I'm Not a Hindu and oh yeah, this guy. I like this
Cards,
guy.
riddles, and
Ahmed Ka-
Hinduism.
Yes, yes, yes. I know that guy.
Um,
Oh, Bulba is saying they substitute dog meat for other meats in India sometimes to fool people. Nobody realizes it. Cringe.
oh my.
Oh man.
Honestly, that probably happens all over the world.
I don't know.
Meat substitutes. I mean, there's been like various scandals of that sort in America, but that was
This
like
is
factories. Every vegan is fuming right now.
actually very true because I was watching Cosmic Skeptic's video on trying to trigger people about not like eating chicken and beef, and he was like trying to like make a satirical video about using their same arguments on dogs and cats
And
to
you were
make to
like the
shock
Chad,
them.
Chad, yes. You're like,
And he was like,
yes.
but what's wrong with eating like dogs and cats and I don't know what his arguments were, but he was like,
He was talking
I'm
about
gonna
cognitive dissonance.
yeah, no, that was a different video, right?
Oh,
No, this is another video that he specifically made about like the entire video was him sat making the and like meat eater arguments about why it's okay to eat dogs and cats, and he's trying to shock you into showing you how hypocritical you are. And I was watching it like, yeah, I mean that's why I would try dogs and cats. I mean, like I was a big shock. It wasn't working on me because if dogs and cats taste good, I would try it.
For Dom, Armin needs to be babied a lot.
Hey,
You have no
actually,
idea.
I mean, if you're used to people, never mind. That's gonna get me in trouble. I mean, I think that goes with being a dom.
Is being catered to.
Yeah, exactly. So that's no contradiction.
Um,
Hey, please notice my comments. I just did. I read it. What was the here? What comment did we miss?
I mean, he was asking if you speak Persian. We talked about that literally like 10 minutes ago. So,
Yes, yes, I do. There you go. There you go. We noticed it.
um,
Look, Soha sent it. I sent it to you.
wow.
Thank you,
Suha,
Soha.
you can't set this expectation for him.
No, shh. Don't listen to her, Soha. Thank you,
I
Soha.
made that mistake, okay?
Wait, I did the Optimus Prime saying, "Do you know the meaning of Hindu in Persian?" I don't remember this was like we did a video on this, but I forgot.
Yeah.
I did an entire video on this, but I forgot. But my short-term memory is no. Sometimes I say my short-term memory is bad, as if to suggest my long-term memory is good. Both of them are really bad.
True.
Both of them, both my short-term and long-term memory are really bad.
I
This is
basically
why.
have to be like the second part of Armin's brain.
Mm.
I'm like his brain number 2.
This is why I'm telling you guys. This is like you have to. I should make another like channel, just giving people personal advice, right? Because I'm
Isn't that
so
this
I'm
show?
no, yeah, maybe like a new Instagram account because I suck at everything and yet I managed to get good at it. So like I'm lazy, I'm forgetful, right? But I found the processes that makes me be able to achieve all the things that I want with little effort. So you want to listen to lazy people. You want to listen to people who want always the easy way out because they will figure it out, right? So maybe I should like give people because I know a lot about so many different things, even with my crappy memory. How did I do that, right? I could give tips to people. Anyways.
But
Yes, I have had shark. Oh wait, so you highlighted something. Yes, so I had shark.
I haven't eaten shark.
It tastes like
What's
a
the
certain.
weirdest thing I've eaten? I don't know. I had to think about that.
Hmm.
Wait, this is a good question. Armin, random question. Why are the traffic laws in Iran so insane? Explain yourself.
What are you mean the traffic? I don't know. Wait, the traffic laws or just the traffic itself? I mean, I don't know if the laws are insane. I don't think I think the fact that it's insane because they go ignored. Yeah, but what's the traffic laws in Iran? I don't know. Maybe Bobo knows something that I don't know about traffic laws in Iran. Can you be more specific? But I mean, isn't Bobo in India?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you are, Bobo. I mean, do you want to compare the traffic to? Do you want to? I don't think you're in a position to be criticizing. I
Oh,
don't
we're
think
doing
Bobo
that
is in
right
a.
now.
I mean, come on. You just look at just go on YouTube and search for traffic India. I don't think you're in a position to judge traffic in
Well,
India.
let's just talk about the laws. Maybe there's something or something. Wait, Salva Kumar is on Twitch. Hey guys, go follow us on Twitch. Saying, Armin, Susie, why not do a mean comments video and collect salt from the haters? Well, that's basically what some of our voicemails are.
Yes.
If you
Yes.
want some choice salt, go listen to our what was it titled? Just do like Atheist Republic voicemails, Hindus react, or no, Indians react.
Yes.
Because
By
that
the way, shout out to our video editor for collecting all of these and putting them together. She's amazing. Wait, so Bobo actually knows something that I didn't know. Bobo's saying both. It has one of the highest rates of road violence in the world.
Whoa.
Oh, road violence. Yeah, yeah. Actually, you know what? I know there's a lot of people that have been suggesting that just the whole Iran, because of all the problems that they're dealing with, it's just the people are there are just sad and angry more compared to other people. So that might have something to do with it. But they've been dealing with so much, I don't know. So that might have to do
Yeah,
with
just
some
like
of that.
pent up that when something goes wrong on the road, you just explode.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, I heard so many people who left Iran, when they go back after a couple of years, they just feel this like cloud of misery over hanging over everyone's head. Um, or they just feel like so depressed. So yeah, that might have to something to do with it. Oh, here, my guy's here. Any guilty pleasures that would surprise us? I don't know. Okay, so
That was quite the laugh.
I mean, I have a lot of pleasures that would surprise you.
But he's not guilty about it.
I'm not. I don't feel guilty about it, and m- have most of them will get us removed from YouTube. I don't know if I can say it here. Um, yeah. What is it? I couldn't find a.
Fatima saying mean comments. Armin gets mean comments even from fans. LOL. Like you?
Yes,
Like
I know.
the number one
Like
offender is you, Fatima.
90% of them is from our queen.
Most of the bullying comes from me or Fatima.
Mm.
Yeah. Actually, I'm pretty lucky. Most people don't bully me. It's just you.
Yeah, I do believe you, but you like it.
Yeah. It's fair game. Um
Oh, Mike is saying it's okay, Armin. I get the point. What point? I forgot the point. Say it again.
um a few faces saying, do you see another revolution happening in Iran every time soon, considering majority of the country aren't Muslims anymore and are upset with the government?
No, I don't see it happening anytime soon. If it that does, I'm not saying it's impossible. Or anything. Okay, here's the thing. I think it's very unlikely, but unlikely things happen all the time, right? There are many events in history that if you had predicted them, you're insane. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know, like if even though they did happen and people think you're a genius because you predicted them. No, if you based on the information that is available, if you predicted something, so many events in history, even though they did become true, you're an insane person for thinking that that was that high possibility, right? So there are like when it comes to a revolution or something like that, sometimes just everything aligns perfectly for something to erupt without anybody seeing it coming. Is it possible for that to happen? Yes, it is possible for that to happen. So when I say it's very unlikely for that to happen, that doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. Okay, because I know a lot of people don't know how probabilities and numbers work. So if I say something is unlikely and then it happens, they come like, oh, Armin, you were wrong. I like didn't say it's not going to happen. All right, let's should do one more question. Oh,
Make it juicy.
well, let's make one comment and then one question. Bulbul saying, okay, I checked. Iran has higher rates of road accidents. Apparently, India has the highest number of deaths from road accidents. Iranian law was amended recently, so it's better now.
Interesting.
I wanted to, yeah. So, see, Bulbul, I was right. But anyways, no, actually, I was. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was right by accident. I had no idea these numbers. Okay. I just know there's a whole bunch of videos of traffic in India on YouTube, and that's not a good way to come up with conclusions. Okay, sometimes I joke around, but Bobo actually did the research, so that's the better way to come up with conclusions than me just
Bubble is
like
very smart.
Bobo is very smart.
Um,
One more question.
Make it a good one, guys. I see some questions coming in, but they haven't
Okay, I'm gonna
tickled my fancy yet.
tickle your fancy.
Someone needs to.
No data proving it for now. I don't know what this is referring it to.
No, because this guy is saying that atheism is fake.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
funny. Atheism is fake. So there's no atheist then. They're just like it doesn't even exist. It's like, is it wrong? No, it's not wrong. It's just fake. It's just like it's a conspiracy.
And we know a conspiracy by who?
Wait, Matthew asked a question. Where is your question? Oh, here. Okay, let's do Matthew. Matthew has been a good boy. Oh, okay. This is actually my kind of question that I'd like to answer. Matthew's saying, what do you think about the whole Becca and Petra aspect to Islam and the old mosque being pointed to Petra? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's not 100% proven, okay? But it's not as ridiculous as some people suggest that it is. You can't believe it, but you can't throw it out, right? It has been taken seriously enough by enough, not a lot, but by enough scholars to be. It's not like this claim is not just like random bloggers or YouTubers coming up with conspiracy theories, okay? Again, just because I say like you cannot dismiss it, that doesn't mean it's true, okay? Also, it's easier to claim. So the whole idea of Mecca not being where Muhammad was, not where Islam came from, and it's alleging that it's Petra. Okay, that is a harder claim to make than the people that are okay for a longer time. People have been saying it's not Mecca, and it's somewhere much norther, much more to the north, right? Norther is not a word. So that claim is easier to believe because it takes less for you to prove that, right? So there's different levels, okay? The different first claim is the Islamic claim. Muhammad was born in Mecca, and Islam came out of the Hijaz, Arabia. Okay, it's very, very unlikely for that to be true now. Okay, that the whole idea. I'm not talking even about the claim that Muhammad is a prophet of God or all that crap. The idea that the founder of Islam came from Mecca, that seems very unrealistic now. Very unrealistic. Okay, that's an easier claim to make, and I'm more again, and it's not 100%. It's easier for me to accept. It should be just based on the laws of probability. It's easier for you to accept that narrative, which has been made much longer time than this whole Petra claim, than for somebody to come out and give you the specific city. Okay, that's a very extraordinary claim. Doesn't mean it's not true, but it should take you a lot more. You should be a lot more resistant to accepting it when somebody's becoming that specific. Okay, I do. I do want to tell people, like a lot of people who are either accepting it full on or dismissing it completely. I do want to suggest that as a skeptic, it's much more fun. I'm not just telling you guys to be skeptical just because it's intellectually honest. It's also a lot more fun because you don't know, and you're just sitting back and you're watching these people having this debate, and the whole enigma part of it, and even if it ends up not being true, okay, the fact that this is a possibility and the fact that serious scholars are having this debate with each other is just so fascinating, right? So you could be emotionally invested in this without picking a side 100%, because a lot of people think like something is interesting, and then as soon as they realize that maybe it's not as true as they thought it was, they would be like, oh my god, that's garbage, I'm gonna throw it away. No, actually, you don't. Even if it's not 100% true, the fact that it's possible, it's already makes it enough so much fun to deal with. Okay, So remain skeptical. It's very interesting. Enjoy the battles, but don't be, just because you're an ex-Muslim or you hate Islam, don't be. I mean, this would be a this would be such an earth-shattering thing, claim, if it's proven to Islam. So you might be biased into believing it faster than you would have been if you were being intellectually honest with yourself, right? So be careful that you're not letting your emotional biases get in the way of your skepticism. So that was my.
Really quickly, Bob was saying, have you heard of the Kalamachi scandal and the ISIS podcast? What's their deal? I don't know what this is, but send me info because it sounds
What? That
Send
sounds
this to
very
me.
interesting.
Bobo,
Yes.
send this to me. You know where to find
Yes.
it.
Oh, Maggie is saying, I have to highlight this. Good response to Matthew. Thank you. All right. Cool, guys.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thank you, guys. Love you guys. Not all of you, only the ones that are subscribed. Even
To the newsletter.
To the newsletter, yes. Even idiots like this guy, if you're subscribed to our newsletter, I love you too. I love you too. Okay, I don't care. I don't care how
Don't be
dumb you.
stingy. Don't be stingy.
Subscribe to our newsletter, and I will be so charitable with my love. Okay, but it goes both ways. Okay,
Mhm.
if you're not subscribed to our newsletter,
Oh no.
I don't care if you're Muslim, if you're ex-Muslim, if you're whatever. I hate your guts.
Oh.
I hate. No, I'm like, yeah. I hate your guts. I don't want anything to do with you. Okay, so you could go from being somebody who I hate with passion to somebody that gets all my love,
It's that simple.
all my love by subscribing, and it's worth it. My love is worth it. So subscribe to our newsletter. Link in the
That's true.
description. Yes. Okay. No, not today.